Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. I was out shopping earlier and I came across some arched canvases. So I couldn't resist. I purchased some of these canvases and I can't wait to have a bit of fun to see what I can create. I'm going to go for rainbow colours and I'm just going to have a bit of fun. I might try a swipe, I might try a Dutch pour, I don't know yet, but let's see what we can create. So today I'm going to use the colours of the rainbow, and as you can see I have a whole range of brands that I'm using, and I'm hoping that using different brands within the same piece is going to also help with the cell formulation. Okay, so we do have Pebeo's red, and then Amsterdam orange and yellow. We've got Liquitex green, blue, Pebeo's Prussian blue, which is like an indigo colour, and last but not least Amsterdam's violet. I will list all the colours in the description. Most of the colours are opaque apart from the orange. I'm going to do one side black, one side white with the same colours on the top and swipe on through. I'm using a Mars black and a titanium white. Okay, so let me put my base coat down. I'm going to go for the white one first. So this is titanium white by Montmartre. I don't know if it's a bit too thick. Let's see. I'll get my palette knife and I'm just going to spread out the base. I just want a consistent covering. Just make sure that it all goes across the base. I've never ever worked with these arched canvases before. This is totally new for me. But I was just drawn to them in the shop and I thought, do you know what? I've not seen anything like this myself before. I'm going to give it a go. And I've been watching some of the rainbow pieces that Molly and Rinska have been doing. So I thought I'll use the rainbow pieces as the inspiration for this. So I will link Molly's and Rinska's videos in my description so you can see what my inspiration has come from. Just going to tip this slightly just to get some of the excess paint off that base. I don't want that big puddle that I can see. There are also some lumps of paint in there, so I need to get rid of those as well. But yeah, it's got good coverage, so I'll just remove this bit and then I will layer the paints. Okay, so I'm going to layer the paints in the order of the rainbow. So that's the red. Oh, I don't know if it's still too thick. I don't know if I've got my consistency right, but let's have a look. So some orange. And then I'll get some of the yellow. And as you can see, as I'm layering these, I'm just slightly putting each colour on top of each other. And then I'm going to give a swipe a go. And hopefully that will create the kind of pattern that I want and create some cell formation as well. So, okay, so that's the blue. Now for the indigo, or my darker blue, my Prussian. And then the violet. Okay, so I think I will get some more of the white. And I'm just going to tip some just over the edge, right at the top. And then I'll swipe on through. Okay, so let's give it a go. And then okay, I'm just going to drag it through, swipe it through. I definitely think my paint is far too thick. Oh, I'm not happy. That didn't go how I thought it was going to go. So I'm just going to torch just to see if I can get any cells come through. I think that the paint is too thick and it can't, it just won't come through. Let me blow a section just to move that. The movement isn't very good. I think it's definitely too thick. I'm just blowing a little bit just to see, and I can see the colours underneath. So I might have to start again, because as I'm dragging it through, I can see some of the colours are just muddying together, and that's not really what I wanted. And it's not the kind of the clean version that I wanted either. I think what I'll do is I will just blow through some of those colours to see what comes through. You guessed it, I did not like it. I did not like it one bit. So I tried the swipe, I tried blowing out with my mouth, and I'm just scraping this part of the canvas because it's not turned out how I like. It's only paint, so we can get rid of it, and I'm going to probably do like a Dutch pour style. So I said I was going to try a swipe. It didn't work. I'm going to go back to my old favourite, get my blow dryer out and start again. Okay, so I'm just going to do black now, a black base. I'm still going to layer the paints up as I did before. Okay, so let's start again. I'm not going to be beaten. So I do think the paints are too thick. However, I'm going to layer these ones up in a puddle. So basically one colour on top of the other. So as you can see, I've started with my red. That's my orange. My yellow. And what I'll do is I will layer these up in one puddle and then blow some of the base colour over the top like a traditional Dutch pour. And then I'm literally just going to use my dryer and move those colours around that half of the arch. I don't want to muddy them, so I don't want to do it too much, but I want enough to be able to create some lacing, some cells, and to have some distinguished colours that you can see as part of that rainbow. I really, really hope it works. Okay, just going to get some more of the base colour. Where did I put it? There it is. And then just put a little bit around the edge to help with the flow. I definitely think this is too thick. Fingers crossed, wish me luck. Okay, and then I'm going to blow it out. Okay, so I'm really happy with the black one. So I'm going to attempt the white one now. And again, I will just layer the colours on top of each other one by one. Let me just blow the base out. Okay, so I'm just going to layer the colours on top, starting with the red. And I'm going for the middle of the canvas because hopefully with blowing it out I can get some equal blowout on each side, and that just helps with the composition as well. Okay, so just one colour on top of each other, and then I will blow the colours into one and then out at the sides. I really love the black, and I think what I really like about that is the actual black base. I'm hoping it's going to be the same with the white, but we've got to give it a go. Okay, so look at those colours. I love this black one. Look at how vibrant those colours are and how those colours are popping through, and the lacing. Wow, I love that. I love that. I'm so pleased I found these canvases because I've had so much fun. Okay, right at the beginning, it didn't work out for me and I scraped it. But we've all been in that position, haven't we? So it just shows that if you don't give up and you change your way of thinking slightly about how you're going to do a creation and how you're going to design something, then it's going to actually work out okay in the end. And if it doesn't, you just scrape that canvas and start again. I'm so happy with this. I can't believe how vibrant those colours are. I'll just take you in for a bit more of a close-up. I just absolutely love that lacing that you can see, and all those colours. Look, it's just so vibrant, and I really hope this dries as you can see it. I'm crossing everything that this dries really well. I'd love to know what you think. What do you think of the canvas shape? And, I've taken inspiration from some of the videos that I've watched that Rinska has done and that Molly has done with her swipe throughs. And I've just used that concept and done my own version using these shaped canvases. And I think it's worked out well. I'm really happy with the composition. I'd love to know what you think. Please let me know. And here is the dried version. I think the tones have kept their vibrancy. I think it's dried really well. I love the white one just as much as the black one. I think if I had to choose one, I would probably choose the black side because that's probably my favourite, if I'm honest. Have you got a favourite? I'd love to hear what that one is. But just look at those tones and look how vibrant those colours are. I think the paint was a little bit thick. I think if I'd watered it down a little bit more to be even more of a Dutch pour consistency, I may have had a completely different result. But as you can see, they're so versatile. I just wanted to show you all different ways that you could hang these canvases or even photograph them. They can go in different versions and different directions. I really loved this experiment and I had so much fun. And guys, I've gone out and bought some more and you'll see more of these from me because I really want to have a play with colour palettes. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and I really hope that you'll leave some comments below and let me know what you think. Your feedback and your support is so important to me and I'm so grateful that you stick around and watch my videos and let me know what you think. So a big thank you to everyone that watches and helps me grow my channel and encourages me to be the best artist that I can be. This is one for the books for me. I absolutely love it. I think it's probably one of my favourites that I've done recently because I had no idea how it was going to pan out. And as you knew, I intended to do a swipe, it didn't work, and I started again. But that's all about the fun. And I love all the different versions and the shapes that you can make just using these two pieces. Thank you again so much for your support. I hope you love this piece just as much as I do, and you'll see more of these from me in the future. Hope you're having a good week. Have a lovely weekend, and I hope you'll stay watching me. Thanks for your support. Bye.